am I? Sino nga ba ako? It's easy to get stuck in uncertainty and fear. It's been so hard for everyone this year. The present-day realities have made us believe that the future holds nothing to look forward to. Now more than ever is the time to acknowledge our multifaceted strengths. When we boldly answer, I am, to the question, who am I? We're calling out to an explosion of beautiful affirmations about ourselves that we need to be reminded of so we can move forward with our inner compass directing us towards our ultimate goal, joy. The BDJ 2022 Power Planner is an invitation to show up and trust in the soulful alignment of yourself and of your dreams. BDJ will be here with you as you intuitively recognize and continue growing your greatness.
Sometimes it feels like every time we attempt to take a step forward, we find ourselves 2 steps back. Life may seem like an uphill battle, and the past may have felt limiting. If we consider the present to be a gift, though, then it's not just about the destination, is it? For 2022, Navi will help you embrace your adaptability and resilience. Now, we don't make you imagine what this uphill staircase looks like. We show you. Take an adventure from right where you are. Explore the present as you navigate your life guided by the compass of your own truths, values, and your unique journey to where you're meant to be. Experience Navi in a whole new way.
How is everything possible in a world full of uncertainty? Imagine the moon and how it embodies inspiration, renewal, and unwavering energy. Haven't you been waiting for the right time? The time when you can finally stop feeling like a victim and start living the life that you want. It's not too late. Just as the moon transitions, you will too. And for 10 years now, the Everything is Possible Journal has been helping people achieve their big and small goals. EIP approaches 2022 with a promise of renewal. Experience the 2022 Everything is Possible Journal shine on you like the light of the moon.
Are you focusing on what really matters? Do you feel like you live in a world where distractions and interruptions seem to never end? We know you need to be free. Free your mind of clutter and still your heart. Embrace this chaos and master quieting your mind with the Focus 2022 Journal. On its 7th year, it's all about accepting all of the phases we go through in life. Picture yourself courageously blurring out what no longer serves you. Take with you only what amplifies each step toward your goal. You will get what you focus on. Start building the tomorrow you want with laser-like clarity.
Who am I? Sino nga ba ako? It's easy to get stuck in uncertainty and fear. It's been so hard for everyone this year. The present-day realities have made us believe that the future holds nothing to look forward to. Now more than ever is the time to acknowledge our multifaceted strengths. When we boldly answer, I am, to the question, who am I? We're calling out to an explosion of beautiful affirmations about ourselves that we need to be reminded of so we can move forward with our inner compass directing us towards our ultimate goal, joy. The BDJ 2022 Power Planner is an invitation to show up and trust in the soulful alignment of yourself and of your dreams. BDJ will be here with you as you intuitively recognize and continue growing your greatness.
Sometimes it feels like every time we attempt to take a step forward, we find ourselves 2 steps back. Life may seem like an uphill battle, and the past may have felt limiting. If we consider the present to be a gift, though, then it's not just about the destination, is it? For 2022, Navi will help you embrace your adaptability and resilience. Now, we don't make you imagine what this uphill staircase looks like. We show you. Take an adventure from right where you are. Explore the present as you navigate your life guided by the compass of your own truths, values, and your unique journey to where you're meant to be. Experience Navi in a whole new way.
How is everything possible in a world full of uncertainty? Imagine the moon and how it embodies inspiration, renewal, and unwavering energy. Haven't you been waiting for the right time? The time when you can finally stop feeling like a victim and start living the life that you want. It's not too late. Just as the moon transitions, you will too. And for 10 years now, the Everything is Possible Journal has been helping people achieve their big and small goals. EIP approaches 2022 with the promise of renewal. Experience the 2022 Everything is Possible Journal shine on you like the light of the moon.
Are you focusing on what really matters? Do you feel like you live in a world where distractions and interruptions seem to never end? We know you need to be free. Free your mind of clutter and still your heart. Embrace this chaos and master quieting your mind with the Focus 2022 Journal. On its 7th year, it's all about accepting all of the phases we go through in life. Picture yourself courageously blurring out what no longer serves you. Take with you only what amplifies each step toward your goal. You will get what you focus on. Start building the tomorrow you want with laser-like clarity.
Who am I? Sino nga ba ako? It's easy to get stuck in uncertainty and fear. It's been so hard for everyone this year. The present-day realities have made us believe that the future holds nothing to look forward to. Now more than ever is the time to acknowledge our multifaceted strengths. When we boldly answer, I am, to the question, who am I? We're calling out to an explosion of beautiful affirmations about ourselves that we need to be reminded of so we can move forward with our inner compass directing us towards our ultimate goal, joy. The BDJ 2022 Power Planner is an invitation to show up and trust in the soulful alignment of yourself and of your dreams. BDJ will be here with you as you intuitively recognize and continue growing your greatness.
Sometimes it feels like every time we attempt to take a step forward, we find ourselves 2 steps back. Life may seem like an uphill battle, and the past may have felt limiting. If we consider the present to be a gift, though, then it's not just about the destination, is it? For 2022, Navi will help you embrace your adaptability and resilience. Now, we don't make you imagine what this uphill staircase looks like. We show you. Take an adventure from right where you are. Explore the present as you navigate your life guided by the compass of your own truths, values, and your unique journey to where you're meant to be. Experience Navi in a whole new way.
Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Look at my new background. Uh, my brother was complaining like sabi niya sobrang ang pangit daw ng setup ko. So guys, kailangan ko mag-level up. So good evening everyone and it's Wednesday night. I know sanay tayo na we have our game plan for the first Wednesday of the night, but we're adjusting in the month of December so we can have a break near Christmas Day. We hope you guys don't mind. So, as usual, since it is a partnership with Revlon, we are giving away a Revlon item. So, to qualify, please go to go.bdj.studio/sign up. You can see the link below and comment with your takeaway for today's live. So, since this is also partnership with Revlon, we will be bringing in my partner for tonight na hindi pa ata ready. So in this series, this partnership with Revlon, we talk about everything about beauty, makeup, and many other things that enable us to live boldly. So it's really one of the values that parang BDJ has been pushing forward ever since before, that you dare to dream amidst all the responsibilities, amidst the heartaches, amidst the challenges. Yun, may hugot yun, guys. And of course, before I bring in Erica, who I think is ready, I will just plug. Please do check out our December promos, our Christmas bundles that start at 499 pesos, 999 and 2,999. So the 2,999 bundles are actually good for 15 friends. So super sulit, you can buy gifts as low as 199.99 pesos. And without further ado, I will bring in my partner who is ready. Yes, hello, Erica.
Hello
Yeah.
everyone, good evening. Gusto
Ikaw
mo nga
din,
yung
bago din yung background mo.
I know not as cool as yours, but it's a little new. Um pero gusto ko yung may pailaw kang very Gen
May
Z.
pailaw effect, no?
Mhm.
Ginagaya ko
I'm
yung
just
kay Kat.
house sitting. This is not my new apartment. I'm just house sitting. So,
Okay. Sa akin, I think, I guess a challenge because it's bluish green. I think I really need like white curtains or something so it looks better when we're doing live kasi I don't have any other location to do a live, guys. In the house. So this is it. I'm trying
this
to
is as
just
good as it's gonna get.
yeah, or just trying to beautify it as much as I can.
But I think
Um,
with the Gen Z light situation,
it
di
looks
na kailangan
better.
ng white. Yeah. No need for now. It's a very dramatic set, and then maybe the shelf behind you, we could style it a little bit.
Yun nga eh. Kaso lang, wala na akong ilalagay na ibang gamit kung
Ah,
alisin ko yung books.
nako, may solution ako for that. Anyway, may solution ako for that. If you need storage, there's a cheaper way to get storage, but we'll talk about that another time.
Okay, sige, sige. So guys, Bellas, thank you for tuning in this Wednesday night and spending your time with us. So please do share with us where you're watching us from. Yay! See
Yeah.
Iris. Hello, Iris. Iris went to our warehouse sale last weekend.
Wow, marami mo nabili, Iris.
I hope so. 80% of the stuff that we're selling are 300 pesos and less. And
Oh
I think
wow.
50% like 100 pesos and below.
In
So
short,
super solid.
pang regalo and sa mga minamahal at sa sarili. Chat.
And syempre, it's very tipid friendly.
Correct.
And we're continuing on the warehouse sale for this Saturday, guys. This Saturday. And I know there's some Bellas who are outside Metro Manila. Please message the Pasabuyer Bellas who are Bella shoppers. Our Bella shoppers are there. I think they're messaging in our groups. So if you're still not part of the group, please do join the Bella Tribe or You Got This Plan With Me group. Kasi meron talaga tayong Bellas who are helping us out, us and you guys, to get the best deals in our warehouse sale. Kasi unfortunately, hindi lahat kaya naming i-list sa website kasi medyo
Kasi
madugo
sobrang
yung
dami.
picture sa sobrang dami. Yes, And you know how it is in a sample sale, right? Like there, it's really just impossible to put everything online. We have put everything that we can online, and we'll try to add a bit more online. But syempre yung mga best deals and ano, sabi ni Iris, ang daming items, very affordable. Happy nakabili ako ng limited edition planners. Happy Boodle last weekend.
Wow.
Yes. So,
Congrats, Iris. We're
so
happy
meron
for your
pa.
boodle. We love to hear boodle stories.
Yes, yes. So we're very happy that a lot of people are able to get the items at the best possible prices. And I think yung naubos namin ng weekend are the damaged ones eh. Slightly damaged ones. Actually, hindi siya talaga damaged. Kaso lang, mali lang yung stamping. So a lot of the Bellas know how to get creative, Erica. So
That's
they can
true.
cover up the
Correct.
wrong stamping.
It's
So
a
ang gagaling.
project. Good job,
Yes!
girls. We love
Sobrang galing. So,
resourcefulness.
naubos.
We love thriftiness.
Pinakyaw.
And
Pinakyaw
that's our
talaga yun.
favorite word, is it not, Dar? Our favorite word is sold out.
Sold
That's
out. Yes,
our
definitely sold
favorite
out.
word.
Sabi ni, sorry, we can't acknowledge your name. Please give permission to StreamYard. So, niya, Miss Dar, my 8-year-old is excited. Mag December 4, babalik naman daw siya. Yes, please.
And that's
We're
it.
very
But see,
happy.
Dar, perfect kasi it's not just for the Bellas, but like for the Bellas that are moms, it's a great activity to get creative with your kids. So if you haven't
Correct.
yet, head on over to.
Yes. And also, we had like guys going to the sale as well.
Okay,
And
okay.
I guess i-plug ko na rin, for all our BTS fans, I know the concert was just last week, right? We do have our BTS photo book by The Fact and Gene Pick. So this is original. Hindi kami yung nag-produce nito. This was really imported from Korea, and we are just helping distribute it here in the Philippines. It's almost at 50% off, guys. Like,
Wow.
it's like such a Christmas deal. So
Go
if you know
Army.
people, yeah, go Army, the people you know that
What's the price point on it, Dar? If you're are you
it's
allowed to share?
originally 3,700 pesos, and now it's 2,199 pesos.
Ayan na,
And this is the,
Army.
yeah,
Alam niyo na.
this is the original Philippine edition version. So it's not it was made for the Filipino army.
Good job.
So hindi siya yung pang US. I don't know. So some people, I guess, are selling in Shopify and whatnot. So this is, I don't know, support Philippines.
Correct.
Or let's
Tangkilikin
show
ng
the
sariling
BTS,
atin.
BTS that the Philippine Army actually is very strong. So there,
Which I
yun
think it
lang.
is. I think it's super
Yes,
strong.
it is. It is. So with that, what else? Kamusta ka naman, Erica? It's been 3 weeks kasi
It's been
since
three
hindi tayo
weeks.
nakaabot ng 1 month.
That's true. It's been interesting. I think I'm very excited for tonight's topic. I feel like a lot of people relate. I think it's great, sort of like as our year ender little discussion to wrap things up. But I've really been I've been letting myself live a little more. So I think the last update that I had, where we were talking about long distance relationships, um, no, but yeah, the last update, it was, I think it was very fruitful. Like we still had a really good discussion, and
Yeah,
then
it was a good discussion on LDR and like how to, parang in a way, love yourself in
yes,
relationships and
yes,
drawing your boundaries. So
yes,
definitely. So for those who haven't watched it, you can still catch it. It's still in
yes.
our Facebook pages, in the Revlon Facebook pages or in the BDJ Facebook pages. So you
So
can be
check it
part of Team
out.
Replay, diba? Hindi naman
Yeah,
siya. I think it's there forever and ever.
yeah. Well, but yeah. So I turned 30, and 30, flirty, and thriving. 30, flirty, and thriving is
Oh my
the
god. Let's
is
not
the
talk about age. I feel
ah.
so
I know. Sorry, I turned 45. I turned
grabe.
45 last month, and it's been great. Um, but yeah, I've sort of, because as you know, well, I've been sharing with Dar, medyo, I think everyone, if you're here, if you're still here and you woke up this morning, give yourself a pat on the back, give yourself a high five yourself, because laban lang, guys. Diba? Like, we just gotta keep pushing on, and
Take
you
deep
gotta,
breaths. I
yes,
think
take
that's
deep
a
breaths.
note to self.
Yes, yes, a lot of, I love my job, I love my job. Charot. No, but a lot of, like, allow yourself to live. I think because I was in such a sad, the sort of state for the last couple months, parang last month naman, I did a little more living. So I sort of got back into seeing friends and spending time with family and doing more things that are part of the self-improvement journey, which are, it's tuning into your communal side. So that's what I've been up to. And
Okay.
what about you, Dar, aside from all of these wonderful sales you've been having?
I think it's really, to be honest, it's been like up and down, languishing on a per day, dragging my feet, to be honest, because it's such a stressful time, I guess, for us. And I think I shared it with some people, with the Bella moderator. Shout out to our moderators. I share a bit in the Bella tribe, and you got this PH. Um, but it's really challenging, I guess, for us. It's really a time for transition. That's very real right now. But you know how anything that's about change, 'di ba, masakit siya eh. It's not
Yeah.
naman easy eh, 'di ba? So let's shout out
Otherwise, we
also
would
my
always stay the same.
correct. So Lila, hello Bella's watching all the way from Laguna. Oh, but next year we might be using a different streaming service because I got some from Black Friday sale. So mga tipid tricks, guys.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Which
yung
I think
account.
naman good reviews, so I hope we will be able to enjoy it. Ayan, sorry, mag-ano na nga tayo, let's go to the topic. Ang dami nating iba-ibang
Oh, ito
sinasabi.
na
Kasi
naman.
I'm so sorry,
Lagi
I'm just
tayong may
about
segue
you and
eh.
me. Oh,
Laging
catch
masarap
up, catch
yung
up.
chika natin.
Oo, yun nga eh. So, siguro right now, our episode for tonight is really um it's very apt for this Christmas season. And I know a
Yeah.
lot more people have been going out. So I'm sure a lot of you have been missing your girls' night out or just enjoying the company of your girlfriends, catching up and having the best time in your life. So I know we have most of us, or maybe half of us, still keep in touch with a lot of our friends through video calls and online. But is that all we want right now, or how else can I guess we can improve on that, right?
Yes.
And I guess as we end, as this is our last episode with Erica for 2021, how do we close this off, like our chapter, this 2021? How do we prepare for 2022, which is definitely another adventure? So, ayan, chikahan tayo tonight on
Correct.
this.
It's girl talk night.
Yes.
Cheers. Tubig yung laman nito. Cheers.
My
Don't forget to
brand.
stay hydrated. Ay, is that soda?
No. I don't like soft drinks so much, but it's iced coffee. It's my
It's 7
sugar.
p.m. na, Dar.
I
To all
know.
the Bellas,
Kailangan
I
ko ng
hope you're
sugar.
not drinking. I hope you're not having coffee at this time of night. And if you are, good luck to you. You'll be up till I don't know how long. But yeah, perfect, perfect. I think whatever drink that you have or anything, just yeah, join us. We're gonna do a little bit of girl talk. I feel like
Dapat pala
the
nagpadala tayo ng alcohol, no? Kung girl
ay,
talk.
oo nga,
Bring
nakakaloka.
your own, ano.
For
Actually,
2022, for 2022.
2022, there was like an interesting request before. Plan and wine.
Sorry.
Planning and whining.
Ay, okay.
Planning and drinking wine. Hindi
Why
whining na
not?
WHI.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Parang, di ba, ano ngayon? What's the play of words? Dine and wine? Di ba dine
Wine
and
and
wine?
dine. Wine
Wine
and
and dine.
dine.
So,
Yeah.
wine and plan. Something like that.
Okay.
There's
Cute.
some
Love that.
Bellas asking for it. It's like,
That's
okay,
cute.
may papaplan ba tayo if we're not drinking alcohol? But, why not? Sige,
I
let's
think
see.
so. Yeah. That's
Ayan.
super interesting. So yeah, girls, come on, Bellas. Let's make
Ayan.
chica. It'll be a little bit of girl talk this evening. So yeah.
Mhm. So, our first question for the night. Are you ready, Miss Universe number one?
I believe wala pa. Wala pa,
How
wala
are
pa.
you able to deeply improve your relationship with yourself this year?
Thank you for that
Question.
question, and I thank you. Tara. No, but I actually have an answer for this already. So yeah,
Prepared.
I never really had no. I'm still going through my delayed quarter life crisis because I never really had one when I turned 25. Just because when I was 25, I had, a pretty good job, and I had a
Mhm.
boyfriend, and everything was like full speed ahead. And when your life is going a certain way, and like your days are pretty much planned out for you, there's not a lot of space for introspection. And when you are full speed ahead, there's no time to pause and reflect and say, where am I going? What am I doing? And so 2021 brought a lot of breakdowns. And then finally in quarter four, it was like the ultimate breakdown of breakdowns, which really forced me to get to know myself. I broke up with my boyfriend of 2 years. I had quit my job full time, and I was doing my own thing. Like I was building a business, which also came to like a very incredible, or sorry, it came to an abrupt halt. And I was just so lost. And there are a lot of days where I wake up, like today was not really a good day. And I feel at first I was like, shucks, do I really want to sound such a Debbie Downer? But I think it's more relatable to know na hindi kayo nag-iisa kung nagigising kayo na parang, shucks, eto na naman tayo. Ano magagawin ko today? Hindi kayo nag-iisa. Like, I think we all go through it, especially during this very challenging time that we've been in. It's challenged our relationships, it's challenged our careers, our businesses, and so much more, and so much more. And so I took to journaling. So thank you, of course. This is not a plug, hashtag not spawn. Not a paid ad, but no. I use, and I still have it with me. Hello. This is the quest journal that I use, which I carry, and I like the
Yeah.
size because it's
It's
very
50
slim.
pesos in the warehouse sale.
50, magsibili na kayo ng
50,
refill.
50 pesos.
I like carrying it just like this, but Var
Yes.
knows. I've been bugging her. I was like, "Oh my god, girl, I'm gonna get the hollow one because it's so cute." But it's so nice. I like that it's not ruled, and it really has just allowed me to have conversations with myself that I've never really allowed
Mhm.
myself to have before. And it's so important to talk to yourself, not in a baliw-baliwan sisa kind of sense, pero kilalanin mo yung sarili mo. Like, parang masaya ka ba sa mga pinagagagawa mo sa buhay? Oo, hindi. Kung hindi, ano yung saan ka hindi masaya, etc., etc.
Correct,
And
correct.
so all of those things really helped me process a lot of what I was feeling, a lot of the, I don't know, just the general kawalan ng direction. And little by little, I'm finding my way. And so I encourage everyone, kung sa tingin mo, hindi mo alam kung saan pumupunta yung buhay mo, okay lang yan, sis. Okay lang yan, girl. Don't worry, Bella. It's gonna be okay. But you do have to take action. So parang aside from the introspection, once you've done the the audit, kumbaga, of your life, ano na yung next steps mo. And so things that I've been trying to do is like eat a little better. Because I'm a binge eater. I like to really go all out when I eat. Like I'm a very emotional eater.
Yes.
So I've really been trying to master my mind there. So to improve my relationship with myself, I've really been trying to master my mind and make sure that my emotions don't get the better of me, that and this is a work in progress. I'm very scatterbrained, and I'm very go with the flow. So like I've been trying to teach myself to focus on a task at hand, get it done, and yeah, just make more time for things that enrich me and my soul. I've been working on my spirituality, I've been reading a lot more, and it's been great, and I'm excited to carry that into 2022. I will show you guys the book that I'm currently reading. I have been reading. Oh, I'm using it pala as a no, as a stand. But I've been reading Atomic Habits by James Clear, and it has been
Yes.
so eye opening. Na parang,
Yes.
but
Yes.
even though this is sort of like our year ender episode thing, and we're talking about themes na parang how to end the year strong and how to start the next year right, it's more of how to create the system for yourself to constantly find ways to nourish your soul, and yun, continue improving your relationship with yourself, because it's a never ending it's the longest relationship you're gonna have, the one with yourself, so you
Yeah,
might as
it's the
well
most
like
important
yourself.
relationships
It is. It really is.
relationship you will ever have. Yeah.
Oh, and my last boundaries. And I like how you brought it up kanina, pero drawing boundaries has been such a joy in improving my relationship with you. Because when you're able to protect, drawing boundaries basically just protects your energy and
Correct, correct.
your
Yes,
mind, your
yes, yes.
headspace. And if you don't do that, and I realized I was such a people pleaser. I also took a personality test where I found I am in the 89th percentile of being agreeable, which means
People
parang
pleaser.
yayain mo ako, okay, game. Or parang, can you do this? Sige, G. Or parang, hey, I want your help sa ganito. Okay, pak, tulungan kita. And saying yes to everything is not always the healthiest. So drawing boundaries and saying no and maybe taking time for yourself or yeah, just serving you is a great way to nourish that relationship that you have with yourself.
So, ayan. Ang dami
Continue.
na, ang dami na.
Sorry,
How were
sorry.
you able to
Got carried away.
improve yourself? Question number one pala.
Sorry na, guys.
Sa akin naman, siguro, parang yes, kasi definitely this year, I had to face a lot of failures, a lot of parang things changing. Um, Parang it's really a time talaga to reflect na, I guess it's a test of faith.
Yeah.
I really feel it so much. Like God, 'di ba parang yung sinasabi ko nga dyan sa Bible ay sa prayer, 'di ba? Our Father, don't put me to the test eh. 'Di ba? Merong line talaga. Sabi ko, parang sana ngayon parang I think right now it's really a call for me to really absorb na to love, faith, hope, love. I really love that um the three values, and then the greatest of them all is
It's
love, right?
love.
So parang nawawala, nagwo-waver yung faith ko. So how do I get that faith back? I have to love, then hope, and then the faith will come in. So I really love that parang, I guess that, what do you call that,
It's a
Bible verse.
verse.
I don't
Yeah.
even memorize it, yeah. But I really just like the three values, and parang I feel like I've been reflecting on it, like for me personally, na okay, nahihirapan ako and ina-acknowledge ko siya na nahihirapan ako. But I want to be able to try to move into love and hopefully get a bit of hope, and then get the faith, which is what we need, diba? In these
Me too.
challenging times, all three
Correct.
values, right?
Correct.
Okay, meron
Back
tayong
to
number
basics
two.
talaga.
Back to
Mhm.
basics, back to basics. So, number two, what type of exercise or self-care did you try or kept doing this year?
Journaling. That's it.
Journaling.
To make bawi for my very long answer, journaling.
Jour-
Journaling. And reading.
Reading. Yeah.
Upgrade your minds.
Yeah,
Invest
yeah,
in
yeah.
yourself.
Akin
I think
naman,
that's so
yung
important.
yung self-care that I did for myself was actually nonsense reading. Like, romantic novels reading, like ganyan. Because I
Oh, mga
realized,
binabasa ni Dara, guys. Mga werewolf. Mga
kasi,
werewolf love
yun
story.
nga,
Ganyan.
oo, parang sinasabi, parang, I realized talaga, that's right eh, na you need an activity that doesn't really, I
Work
mean,
your brain.
yeah, work your brain. It's really something parang to decompress, to
Yeah.
make yourself feel better. But naubusan na ako, so please recommend in the chat kung meron kayo. Other self-care exercise that I gave myself this year, I've been trying to curve my sugar, kasi my sugar
Yay!
cravings, which I think na go ko naman. I actually lost 10 pounds this year. I'm very happy.
Congratulations! Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Applause in the comments for Dar, everyone. Let's go.
Yay!
Like,
Ayan.
congratulations.
So,
That's so wonderful to hear. I'm happy for you.
thank you. Kulang pa. Gusto ko pa ng 20 pounds more. Pwede ba?
Let's go. Kayang-kaya yan. And if you're curbing sugar, you are on your way. And like the first 10 pounds is always like the hardest to drop. So the fact that you've
I'm Parang
hit
I'm
that.
plateauing eh on the 10 eh.
Okay, now that
Nahihirapan
means
ako
you
to
need to
break to
shock your,
another 10.
yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta shock your system. Cut carbs
Again.
next. Rock on. Cut carbs next. And then watch the
No,
next
no, no.
20.
Wala nga ako
Oh, no.
masyadong carbs eh. I've been cutting
Okay.
carbs for the longest time. But
Okay.
anyway, it's okay. Figure it out, guys. I'll
Yeah, it'll
figure it
happen. It'll happen.
So,
We just
question
gotta keep
number
on keeping on.
3. What brings you the most joy, and how are you going to do more of that? have you discovered anything
Go
that have
daughter.
made you feel more joyful this year?
Um, well, you know what? Sorry. Now that I think about it, I feel like I was looking at it from a career standpoint, which is so interesting, I guess, looking into the perspective of parang when asked what brings you joy, I don't know how many other Bellas are like me or bold babes are like me na parang diretso sa, oh, ano, like, is it something that's tied to how you make a living? But reading and spending more time alone has brought me so much joy because for the last year, for the last year and a half, I didn't really have my own personal space, and that can sort of weigh on you. And if you don't have your own personal space, I can super relate. And I hope you find somewhere, even if you like go for an hour just to like be alone, I hope you find ways to find your own personal space. But reading and being alone. And how do I intend to do more of that? I'm in between apartments, so I'm moving back into my old apartment, and I'm really designing my bedroom in such a way that when I'm in bed at night, the only thing that I can access is a book. So like even my phone will
Wow.
be a little bit of a walk
Far
away from
away.
me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I intend to do it. What about you?
I think what I've learned that was most joyful talaga this year is that parang yun nga. I mean, I'm sure not everyone can relate to this. It's a shock to me. I guess because like parang I've been open to this. I've been openly sharing about this even before. And like parang when I was growing up parang I was never the type who would want to get married or even have kids. In fact, when my husband and I decided to get married, one of the things that we discussed was not to have any kids, but here I am with two kids, right? So what actually surprised me, brought me a lot of joy this pandemic are really my two beautiful children, my two
Aww.
girls. Kasi parang, ano siya, syempre napanood ko rin sa series, na-validate ako. Na-validate as isang series. Ano, 'di ba parang when kids are there, how present they are, 'di ba? How present they are with the moment.
Fully
It's
giving,
such
that's true.
yeah, it's so beautiful kasi parang as adults, I think most of us really we're really just not present anymore in the present. Yeah, so
That's
parang
true.
even when we're with friends, sometimes we're thinking about problems. When
Yeah.
we're with each other, there's something else that we're thinking about. So parang it becomes really a challenge being present, but kids are doing that so naturally. And I don't know, I just realized that that's really joyful for me, just spending time with them. And I was lucky enough, like I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was able to spend time with my barkada and their kids also. And then I realized ko, benta pala ako sa mga bata. Parang ganon. Wala lang. Pwede talaga mag preschool teacher.
I love to hear it.
So let's do this. Mag-ano na ako, guys. Part-time
You can
preschool
change
teacher. It sounds
careers,
weird,
sweetheart.
right? Oh, change career. Oh,
Pero sakto, you already have the paraphernalia and stationery for your new career.
arts and
Magbabago na
craft
yung mga product lines ni BDJ,
pang kids
Bellas.
na, guys. So please support
Picture
Bella
books,
Moms.
texture books, ganyan.
Mhm. Actually, another business that I started last year during the pandemic was actually Lekha creation. So we create children's books, but it's super customized children's books. So like we infused it with a lot of Filipino values. So like interesting enough, like kunwari, you have a character, her name is Erica. You have Erica has a different story than Darlene. So yeah, because
Oh,
We spell out your name through the character. So maybe the E is for elephant, R is a robot, I
ang
is an
galing.
iguana,
Ang galing.
C parang hindi ko memorize.
Cat,
Chameleon, ant,
ito.
yeah, parang ganyan. So for me, it will be maybe a dinosaur for D. A can be an ant, can also be another animal like an alligator. Then R. So we have multiple characters per letter. So grabe. We work for it for like a year plus, like a year and a half to make it happen because we created like so many stories for each letter. So it's amazing. Syempre, I'm proud of it.
Galing.
So check it
Bella
out.
moms, now you know like hack
Likhackcreations.com.
creations.
Yes. So another question we have here. Guys, pwede rin kayo magtanong or pwede rin kayong
Yeah.
sumagot ng
Sumagot.
questions natin
Please
for
join
tonight.
the it's girl talk. Join the talk. It's
Yeah.
girl talk. Let's talk.
So number 4, in what ways would you like to model a healthy lifestyle?
Nako, thank you for
So,
this question, and I thank you, Olivia. Char. But no, my personal commitment to myself. Like I want to hold because I'm a huge sweet tooth, as in basta chocolate kakainin ko yan. Well, chocolate na puro. Because if it's like chocolate with nuts or chocolate with fruit, I don't like it. As in gusto ko yung chocolate,
parehas
like pure
tayo,
milk
parehas tayo.
chocolate, a chocolate bar, or if you're gonna give me like
Mm,
Lind, the those little chocolate balls with the creme inside. Oh my god, I can finish that whole thing. Um, and I'm a huge lover of junk food. Like I am a
mm,
big Cheetos aficionado as well as Doritos. And none of those things are good for you. If you look at the science behind it, none of those things are good for you. And as I'm learning from Atomic Habits, um, it's more important to get 1% better every day versus
yes.
having habits or making decisions that will eventually diminish your value, kumbaga. And so I've been really trying to work on curbing my junk food cravings. And the ways that I would like to model a healthy lifestyle, I really want to get back into yoga. So I'm excited to move back into my old new place, into my new old
Old
place.
new,
New
new
old
old
new, one of those.
place. Okay.
Kasi I don't really have the space to practice yoga with one of my friends is a yoga instructor. So I was like, okay, just wait for me to move. And then I want to join your weekly yoga practice. I also, you want to do just, simple 30 minutes every day. You do something to move, whether it's jumping rope or like burpees, etc., etc. So the ways that I want to, a lot parang it's really the small fundamental habits. It's sleeping early, waking up early, making time for no screen related activities, whether it's going
Mhm.
to see a friend and putting your phone away and having an actual conversation where, as you mentioned, you're like fully present in the moment, or
Correct, correct.
you're by yourself and you're reading a book. And we nobody loses from reading, so it's a culmination of all those things. And I'm doing great progress on eating better and reading. The sleeping better and waking up early, I'm working on, and also the working out more consistently, I'm working on. But little by little, baby steps. But those are the things that I want my fundamental habits to add value to my life and be a vote for the kind of person that I want to be and not who I don't want to be.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. How about you, Bellas?
I
No,
think
what about you,
nahihiya pa yung
Dar?
mga Bellas. I think December is
Tagal-tagal na
really
natin
like,
nagchichikahan
oo nga eh. But, kasi
Yaya pa kayo
December
dyan.
1 eh. Can you even believe that it's already December? Parang ang bilis ng time. I need more
There
help for
are
this for
30 days
2021.
left in the
Send help.
year.
Send help.
Send help.
Um,
Help is always
ako,
present. Alam na natin yan. Help is always present.
yes. So we have to just be open for the help
Correct.
because the help is gonna be help is always given. In what
Correct.
ways I wanna be able to model the healthy lifestyle? I really want gusto ko rin yun yung sa Atomic Habits. But I haven't started on the exercise yet. What I'm
Yeah.
still trying to do is really the water
Okay.
because I think that's really the most important thing, to be honest, that we're
Yeah.
really drinking lots of water,
Stay hydrated.
stay
Good
hydrated,
for your
and
immune system.
yes, that's the
I know.
number one thing. And um, it's so simple, but it's so hard. It's a simple thing to do, and it doesn't cost a lot of money. But it is a bit challenging, and but I'm trying it, and there, that's really what I want to be able to commit. And part, diba, ng Atomic Habits, parang don't overcommit on big things. Just
Yes.
commit on the smallest possible
Yes.
thing that you can commit
Yes.
to. Because it's just very important that you're consistent. So your
Correct.
intention is just consistency. So it
Correct.
doesn't have to be like a big change, but you're just able to do it. Kasi pag you're gonna target like a big change, mas mahirap talaga
Chances
siyang
are you'll fall off the
consistent.
horse. Correct.
Correct, correct. Yeah. See, I love it. I love Atomic Habits. It's
Yay!
part of our book reading in our company.
I love
So,
it.
that's one of the books. And what is the one thing you could do to make your lifestyle to add, I guess, to add to your lifestyle that would give you more peace, Erica?
Delete social media.
Delete social media.
Delete social media, and so I mean, again, and a lot Atomic Habits sort of gave me a lot of insight to it, na parang yung cue, craving, response, reward. Like the moment I see my phone light up, I'll just be naturally inclined to
Yeah.
check it.
Mm-hmm.
And then from checking that, muscle memory brings me to Instagram. And then the next thing I know, I've been scrolling for 15 minutes. What a waste of 15 minutes. And I don't know, that's just me. Like, I've I would love to sort of get into this whole content creator thing, but at the same time, I would love nothing more than to not have Instagram or any social media on my phone. Like I'm so happy being present in the moment, and I have friends na parang yung sobrang sanay lang sila, tas ang gagaling lang nila to like document whatever it is that we're doing and make it look so nice. Whereas me, I struggle to like take any kind of content, whatever, whatsoever. But yeah, if there's one thing that I could if there was one change that I wish I could make in my lifestyle, if my job weren't tied to it, it would be to delete social media on my phone.
Mm.
Just live life and live it to the fullest. There's a lot of life to live. So, given
I
that
have to. I
that's
guess I have to
this,
figure that out again. Because like I
thanks.
have to. I think that's really like great advice. Kasi we have to figure out yung boundaries talaga natin, no? Of course we use it for work, like you and me, we use for work, right? It's needed for work, but how do we create the boundaries to manage, parang I guess, make our lives more peaceful? But for me, the other thing aside from that is really no phones and no working during the weekend.
Weekend.
But next year na yun, guys, hindi pa kaya this year. But naka-postpone eh. But that's really, I think, my plan that parang next year, I really want to be able to enforce a bit more boundaries because it is crazy. Like, I think the call talaga for us is really how do you find that work-life integration, not work-life balance. Balance is not real. Ayan. So, and yun nga, 'di ba? Just being present. Like if you're doing work 100%, be present. So you can focus on the work, get it done, and then good quality
Okay,
output.
mom. Okay,
Then
mom.
stop
I
and then move on
will.
to the next one.
That's true. Yeah.
So, and then
Um,
with your family, your friends, then be 100% present naman
Keep
with
your
them.
phones away when you're with family and friends. I
I'm
mean,
guilty. I'm guilty. I'm also
the thing I
guilty.
hate seeing the most when I'm out is like when you're next to a table full of people and everyone is on their phone.
Correct,
And like
correct.
literally I've become the girl at family gatherings na parang kasi yung mga senior addict na addict din sa mga cellphone nila na parang hoy ang hihirap niyong kabanding ha pakitigil nga yan sino ba makatext niyo Tinder ba kayo dyan. So it's just nice to pick on the seniors every now and then. But yeah, be
Yes.
present. Be present. Listen to each other. That's literally a
Mhm.
lesson that was reiterated to me today. My family is very loud. We love to talk over each other instead of listen.
Mhm.
So like there was a discussion that
That's
sort of
also my
lasted.
side of the family.
Really,
My
na
husband's
parang
side is a bit more ano,
they're like more
um,
put together, more conservative.
yeah, except for the cousins. I guess yung mga anak, which makes it like super super fun. So like I love hanging out with them when it's like super loud and everyone's like spilling stuff because I mean
Oh my god.
spilling like secrets and stuff, God,
Oh
not
my god.
spilling.
Even worse. Charot. Even worse.
And it's just funny because I'm outside it and I'm not part. I mean,
To
kunakwentuhan lang
observe.
ako.
Yeah,
Oo,
yeah, yeah.
I mean, sila yung nag-ano, parang naglalaglagan sa isa't isa. So, hindi naman ako yung nilalaglag kasi hindi wala sila malaglag sa akin.
Yun yung masayang chikahan eh, na parang
Yun
you
nga
get all
eh,
the
di
tea,
ba?
you're
Kasi
just
sila
a
yung
third party
naglalaglagan sa
observer.
isa't isa.
Yeah,
So, it's
I love that.
fun. Like,
It's super
trying to
fun.
remember how it is growing up and so on. So, It's fun because like my mother-in-law has four, or yun nga, my husband's family, there are four boys, and then the elder sister, so the elder sister of my mom-in-law has four girls.
Oh
So
my
parang they
god.
grew up like eight siblings.
I love it.
Like for a time they
Boy band, girl
really,
band.
yeah, for a while they really all lived in one house. So it's
Wow.
like
That's
so
the Brady
wild and
Bunch
so
come to
fun.
life.
Yeah.
Daming chika pag ganyan.
Oo, tas
Wala. Only
older
child
girl,
ako,
oo,
hindi ako
parang Brady
makarelate.
Bunch. Yeah, 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 parang Brady Bunch. Tapos parang, I know one of the chika was that parang, yun nga, they have to make the boys look cool kasi the girls were a bit older. Kasi, you're gonna ruin my high school reputation. Like, that type na ka lang. We need to make you look cool so my reputation.
So
Diba?
cute.
It's so, it's so funny. And I really just love them. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. That's one of the things I'm grateful for, that I got married into a very, I guess, happy,
Joyous family.
joyous, yeah, family. Yeah.
Definitely something to be grateful of. Plus, it was also just the American holiday of Thanksgiving. So, at
Yes.
least
Yeah.
despite the history behind it, we should take the Thanksgiving aspect of it and like be
Correct.
grateful for
Correct.
something.
Correct.
But
Yes. Yes.
just in the vein of sort of the atomic habits principle of like doing something manageable, if we can't delete social media, like again, the room design that I have for my old new place, is that my laptop, because right now like I go to sleep with my like my gadgets are with me, and that's such a bad
That's so cute.
practice. That's the reason I probably go to sleep at like 2 3 a.m. I'm not proud of it. So in my new old apartment, um I will be leaving my laptop at my desk and then my phone as well, para at night yun lang, the only thing that I have that I can grab is a book. The praning in me is now like, gaga, paano pag may kailangan kang tawagan, pero wag natin isipin yun. Think of your inner peace first and the rest will follow. So yeah, like if you can't fully delete social media because everybody needs it these days, create those small pockets of boundaries that there's really like screen free time. So bedtime is so important too. Also, just the science behind using gadgets before bedtime, like how it affects your sleep patterns and whatever. So that's my sizable fix, is to keep my gadgets away from me during bedtime if I can't delete social media as a whole.
Yes. Or just, I mean, time yourself. Like, how long do you allow yourself to be in
That's
social
true.
media? So it's not
Scrolling.
just
Yeah.
so long. I think a
Right.
lot of the phones right now have like, I think
A
even
lock
Facebook.
feature?
No, no, no. It has like
Oh.
a parang how long you've been
Oh yeah,
scrolling.
yeah. Yung
Parang
screen
how
report
parang how long you've been using
you
the
spent
app.
on the app. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And then I think you
crazy.
can put like limits. Let's say you just want to do maximum 1 hour or something.
I don't know about the
So
limits. I love that. I'm gonna do that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
My
Pwede, pwede.
favorite, I know, because I get my notification of how much screen time I've spent, and then it's a personal KPI to see my percent go lower and lower, or like to maintain a single digit percentage of how much time I've spent on my screen. And then tuwang-tuwa ako pag nakikita kong I would spend less time on my phone. So that's my personal KPI.
Okay, okay. Who in your life should be acknowledged more?
This is gonna sound really douchey, but myself. But
It's
yeah, I
okay.
mean,
It's
yeah, it
okay.
is. It is. Yeah, sorry, no. Don't misread my
Imposter syndrome.
my reaction. Yeah. I think it's super important. Again, for my personal journey is like the last 7 8 years of my life have not always been mine. You know what they say? I don't know if you've seen that trend, but like there's this YouTube trend going around, apparently how to be the main character of your life, like how to have main character energy.
Oh, I didn't
I don't
know
know if you've
that.
seen that,
No,
but
no, no.
it resonated with me just because obviously my life is mine and I'm the only person that's been living it. But like for the last 8 years, I was just sort of going with the flow. Parang wherever it would
Mm-hmm.
take me, whatever opportunity came next, I would just grab it and go with that. Versus yun nga, doing what I'm doing now, which is slowing down, reassessing who I am, who I want to become, and making decisions based on that data. ang boring nung nung response. Parang use historical data to inform
Assess
your,
yourself,
yes, to assess yourself and to guide
do an
the
evaluation.
future executions. Charot. But yeah, that's, I'm trying to acknowledge myself more. Do things for me and nourish myself so that I can in turn be a better, daughter, friend, partner, colleague. That na. Because you can't do that unless you are right. And unless this is right, and unless this is right, wala.
It
So
doesn't work.
I'm
You need to be
acknowledging myself
aligned in
more.
mind, heart, and body. I think for me in my life, I really want to acknowledge my whole team in Viviamo. Like everyone sticking
Oh,
to
I'm
us.
gonna
Yeah.
cry.
And then at the same time, it's really also the people who have been supporting me at this time, like my husband, my parents, my in-laws. Like I think I've been lucky enough to have a lot of support systems this despite this being the challenging times. And then parang I think minsan yun yung nakakalimutan na parang when we're really in the middle of like a lot of struggles, we forget that there's a lot of support that we receive.
Help is
As you
always
said,
there.
help is always there, and
Yeah,
parang
help is always
'pag
ready.
nakikita mo lang kasi yung problema, parang hindi mo nakikita na madami palang tumutulong kahit papaano in whatever way they can. So, I really feel like more acknowledgement there. And you know this, Erica, I'm really such a task-oriented person. So sometimes, guys, the Bella tribe, I'm announcing as a warning because I guess people I was talking to this about with some of the moderators. Like, oh, hindi talaga ako, 'di ba, parang in general, a warm person in person. I'm not trying to be
Very
fake or
direct eh.
anything on
Yeah,
yeah, I'm very
you're
direct.
just
I'm very
very
direct.
direct. No
Pinagtatawanan ako ng team ko na kung
no
minsan
bull
early
crap.
in the morning, walang good morning, good morning. Have we done this? Ang dami kong ginagawa. Parang wala man lang good morning. As in, whether I'm talking to a client, supplier, my team, whoever, I really just go straight to the point. Tapos parang, um, minsan naalala ko lang kasi pinagtatawanan na nga ako na parang grabe ka naman, Dar, hindi man lang mag-good morning ka naman dyan. So, kaya parang, oops, good morning after sobrang habang message. So, like that. So there's really I don't know. Parang I don't know. That's really who I am, guys. I'm not trying to be
Yeah, she's
anything
not
else.
rude. She's just being real.
Yeah, that's
She's
really who I
being
am. But of course, parang hindi rin naman ako nag-fake here with you guys, with Erica or anything. Anytime when we're doing the lives, it's really just of course when I'm trying to engage, and then but when I'm working, I'm really in work mode. I really have a work mode, guys, and especially I guess right now there's a lot of challenges.
there's a lot on
Paulit-ulit,
the line.
um, I know a lot of people are also going through stuff, and I remember this talaga that parang I asked a guy friend who was also having challenges in their business kasi they're in the hospitality business. Syempre, tamang I mean, 'di ba, tinamaan talaga sila, zero 'yan, 'di ba? Every lockdown, imagine how affected they are. And then, I think he had struggles with health, with some family members and lost some family members. And I just really felt for him because parang it felt like you're being attacked in all front, 'di ba? From business to
Yeah,
personal
yeah.
na tas parang lives, 'di ba? Lives at stake. And so parang and then he was saying but the blessing was he was never alone. He never felt alone. And then here I am parang feeling all the challenges sa work. Pero why do I feel alone? Why do I feel alone? That's why I'm saying that in my life I need to acknowledge people more because I feel like nga parang maybe I was too um but there's so much pressure for myself that I'm putting on myself to solve our problems. I'm not leading by faith. That's why I guess it's channel leading and with leading by faith, leading by sight.
Yeah.
There's a
Lead
quote
by
on
faith,
that.
not by sight. And I
Oh,
think
lead by faith.
parang the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
visual that came to mind when you were saying that you just want to acknowledge people more, like when you're in a problem, when you're facing problems, it feels like you're in a box.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how they always say you got to think outside the box. And how do you get out of the box? The first place you're going to look is up. And maybe you should stop looking around and look up and see that there's many, many people that have been giving their hand to you and say, "Come on, I got you. Let's go.
Yes.
Like, get out of there. We got this."
Correct, correct,
And
correct.
so
Ganda
we just
nun,
got
ganda
to
ng
look
visualization.
up and
Look up.
see the Lord. See parang see love. Look up and see love, because love
Nice.
manifests in so many ways and it can come in so many forms. Sometimes even from strangers.
Mm-hmm.
So in a non-creepy way. But yeah, don't be look around. If you look around, you'll just feel anxious. But look up and see love.
Parang yung there's a movie that we watched last Christmas. Have you heard of that? Like
No.
Emilia Clarke.
Clark,
Yeah, the drag
Game of Thrones. See,
Game of Thrones.
Khaleesi,
Yeah,
everybody.
Khaleesi. Um, and parang the one of the guys, the I guess you can call him the lead guy or something.
Perhaps.
Yeah, that was his message. Look up. So
Ay,
very interesting. Yeah, look up.
toot,
Mhm.
there are no
Keep on looking up.
kumikidding.
Pero hindi na I mean, he didn't say it in the context of religion, but really just look up when
Like,
you're
yeah,
going around the city and so on because parang
there's
you
so much
miss the things.
beauty. Yeah,
Yeah, parang you're not living because you're not seeing
yeah,
essentially. So yun,
yeah.
but yeah, I get it. I love it. Thank you for the reminder, Erica.
Yay!
Okay.
Universe.
Ano ba ba? What advice would you like to share to positively influence the life of others?
I will reiterate what you just said. Look up. Look up and iyak na iyak ako. My soul and spirit were touched. No, but I think one of the things is to I feel like everyone can benefit from this. Like our world is so muddled with so much distraction, with so much pressure. Na parang when you think about it contextually, does this pressure even mean anything? Does it actually exist? And yes, to a certain extent it does. But I think what we could all benefit from is yun, looking up, staying present, and always staying grateful, because the two go hand in hand. If you are fully present, you will always find something to be grateful for, no matter how small. And that really kicks out any of the negative emotions, any of the anxiety. Parang science says na parang two emotions cannot coexist in a space. And the best way to, and I know everyone is anxious about something, and it's okay because we all are, but find something to be grateful for. Even if it's, I'm glad I didn't forget my phone while I left the house today, or I'm glad that I woke up and I have a cute outfit to wear, or I'm glad I woke up and I ate my favorite breakfast. Like there's always something to be grateful for. And again, that entails being fully present in the moment. And the best way to beat any anxiousness or worry is to be grateful. So that is my
Mm-hmm.
advice, is to be grateful for the little
Oh,
things.
yeah. I think, pwede ko ba i-copy and paste na lang?
But why not? Kasi
Pwedeng
ano
copy
naman
and paste.
tayo,
No, no, no.
echoing.
Because like, I really believe also with the gratitude. I think it's really one of the best ways to lift ourselves up and lift others up. I think the brothers say the seed of abundance is gratitude. Ang dami kong quotes tonight.
It's
The
our
seed of
year-end episode,
uh,
everybody. Give it to us.
this
Kami tayong
this
quotable
seed
quotes today.
ang daming quotable quotes. The seed of abundance is really gratitude, and sometimes it's easy to
That's so
forget it because it's so
beautiful.
easy to
Yeah,
do.
yeah,
It's too sometimes parang ganito lang ba kadali na I'll just give my gratitude. Yes, it is
yeah,
eh. But
yeah.
sometimes we keep on forgetting because we feel like maybe life is hard or this is hard, that this should be hard. So when we are offered easy solutions, we don't take it. We feel like, no, there must be some complicated formula that I need to do this, mix them, I don't know,
Which
to
is
get
so
what.
funny na parang we think that way when it comes to, I suppose, the more important things in life. Because in everything else in life, we want everything instant, right? So
Yes.
parang, whereas the practice of gratitude is so simple, so instantaneous. I mean, seriously, try nyo. Whenever you're worried, literally think of one thing. that you can be grateful for, and instantly your mood will lift. And then if you just continue down that road of being
Correct, correct.
thankful for whatever,
Yes.
talagang gagaan yung loob mo, and you'll realize na parang, okay, things could be, like, things aren't as bad as we paint them out to be.
Okay. Yes, thank you. So, eto medyo fill in the blanks. I need to say to myself that.
Thank you,
Para,
Dar. Go ahead, Dar. Then
sige, sige, hindi rin ako sobrang prepared with this question. I need to say to
I need to say
myself
to
that.
myself, I think, just given where I was going, yung inunahan, sabi ko, sige, parang, I
Oo nga,
got you,
sabi
Dar.
mo
Let
ako,
me,
pero ikaw, sige, sige,
I'm
go,
gonna get
go,
in
go.
there. It's like,
Ikaw
no,
na,
but
ikaw
just,
na.
I know a lot of times we look at the end of year as, it's like our audit time siya eh, di ba? It's time for
Yes,
audit,
kasi
na parang,
you're
anong na-achieve mo.
evaluating how did the year
Correct.
go.
Correct. Na parang, a lot of times, I feel like the end of year can lead to a lot of discouragement for a lot of people,
Mm,
especially just given, the last 2 years have been an absolute crap show, ladies and gents. And it's been really hard, but I think given the pace that I've been taking, I need to say to myself that I should continue nourishing my own inner peace in order to give wholly and fully to the people that I love, including myself. Thank you.
okay.
Thank you.
Sa akin, thank you. I need to say to myself that I am enough. I think that's my ano. Lalim, 'di ba? Sakit eh, masakit.
Every
Parang I need
day.
to every
Every
day.
day.
I need to say to myself that I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. I'll share with you guys what I'm not sure. Did I share this already? I have no idea if I shared it already in this Facebook live or like I just shared it with my team. Parang you start with telling yourself, I am good. Tama ba? Sorry, I am good enough. I am good enough. So you have to say it in your mind, like every night. Maybe this is something you need to just tell yourself. I am good enough. I am good enough. I am good enough. And then when you're ready, you move to I am good. I am good. Because a lot of times there's limiting beliefs that parang
Yeah.
and ako I'm part of I have this. This is so strong with me. Despite everything that you guys see, I feel like I'm a bad person. Like I mean, it's not a bad person that I steal money, hindi ganon. But parang 'di ba parang feeling mo lang when you're unlovable, you're unloved. When you're unlovable, you're bad and yung mga ganon like when we were growing up when we felt we did something wrong and so on. So parang that's why the root of I'm not good enough is I'm not good or I am bad, right? So after you say I'm not good enough, you affirm yourself that I am good. I am good until you really feel it. Because syempre sa start you won't feel it. Meaning feeling mo you're just saying these empty words and it doesn't feel like it's real. So go for it. You say I am good enough, I'm good enough, and then when you're ready, I am good. And then the last is I am, 'di ba? Ang lakas kasi din ng I am.
Yeah, that's true. Because
And
it's identity shaping, eh.
yes, kasi parang meaning you don't even have to say you're good and parang it's just enough.
It's who
The
you
I
are.
am is really
Yeah,
just enough. You
yeah,
are enough.
yeah.
And you just relish the I am. And of course, Erica, that's our team and BDJ
That is.
2022. I
I am
am. I
enough. I mean, but
am.
I am enough. I am.
Yeah, I am. So, kaya, yung sinabi siya sa akin ng my coach, he was just discussing thing with me. Siyempre, hindi din naman alam yung BDJ kasi gaya siya. Tapos sabi ko, do you know this is the theme for BDJ for 2022? And that's exactly what he said. Parang it's not a coincidence that this is what you're going through personally and this is what has manifested in the
Yeah,
planner.
yeah.
So it's I guess my journey, your journey,
A
our journey,
universal
guys,
journey. Yeah,
universal journey.
it's a universal journey. Parang we all owe it to ourselves to be kinder to
Yes.
ourselves foremost,
Of course.
and
Exactly.
to everyone else.
Hmm. And then at the end of the year, how would you like your life to be transformed?
Well, I would love to have a slim waist and fat wallet, and that would be a great transformation. My goodness. I just I don't know about transforming. So again, going back to just, the whole atomic habits thing, it's not so much about monumental moments. It's more of
Mhm.
just consistently doing things that are good for you that will eventually lead to like these remarkable breakthroughs. And so that's how I hope my life would be transformed. I hope that by the end of the year, I've developed, parang I've been able to integrate more of those better habits that I want. So like I have a couple that are already good and they're going, and hopefully I can just stack more good habits that work in my favor.
Don't keep on
And
adding. Don't keep on adding until you're done with
right,
3 months.
correct. And like also subtracting everything
Mm-mm.
that,
Correct, correct.
parang everything that leads to the bad decisions that you make. But essentially, yes,
Yes.
I would love for my life to be transformed by developing those good habits that I believe will improve my life.
Ano bang sa'kin sasabihin may sasabihin ako dito. How for transformation. I think what I'm praying for before the end of the year is really clarity. Kasi I think parang one of the reasons that everyone is overwhelmed is really clarity. When you're
Mhm.
overwhelmed, it's really because you're not clear with what you need to do, what you want to do,
Yeah,
what you feel like you want to do, I guess.
yeah, that's true.
Parang it's really that
Ang lalim
clarity.
nun. Woo!
Oo.
Tama. We all need that.
Clarity talaga. Parang I really feel like that's what parang if there's something I wish before the end of the year that would, I think, transform, it would help in terms of the direction and where we're headed, where I want to go for 2022, clarity. So let's pray for it.
Beautiful.
Ayan,
We
and our
all need
last
that.
question for tonight, Erica, what advice or message would you like to share to everyone before the end of the year? Because it's our last show this
It's our
year.
last show for 2021 on the 1st of December, no less. Well, first of all, thank you everyone for staying with us through the overtime. It's our last episode naman. Pagbigyan nyo na kami. Alam nyo naman kami ni Dharma, laging masaya. Marami kami chika, marami kami experiences na gusto i-share. My advice or message is I love what you said, na parang the transformation you're hoping for is clarity at the end of the year. And my message is that we all find that clarity that in turn leads to inner peace and just, more love given and received for
Mhm.
for all the days to come, not just the coming year.
Sa akin naman, I guess, a constant reminder for myself, and I'd like to share it with you guys, is that we always have a choice. So, parang no matter how sucky our situation is, we always have a choice. How do we face it? How do we handle it? Kasi parang may times talaga when things like are not so good, parang you just wanna, parang feel like, I hate the world, or parang people are picking on me, or parang why are people not, parang it's like a blame, and it makes you feel like a victim, right? Na parang malas ko kasi, 'di ba, yung parang may mga ganyan. um, na parang pandemic kasi or whatever. We can,
Yeah,
like, I mean, we can always blame something.
something. Yeah.
Something, someone, whoever, like it's easy to blame. But I think one of the biggest lessons for this year is really taking accountability, taking responsibility, and it starts really by acknowledging that we have a choice. No matter how good, no matter how bad the situation is, regardless of what it is, you always have a choice. And that's my message before the end of 2021. And I hope you guys take the choice to
Choose
live
love,
life.
choose to respond, not
Yeah.
react, choose
Live life to the
to
fullest,
live
empower
life, choose to
yourself,
live boldly,
live boldly, create a life full of love and joy.
and
And
be
yeah,
the I am that you want to be.
yes. And Ayan. So guys, reminder that you can still get a free Revlon item for this Christmas at if you share your takeaways from tonight's live and sign up at go.bdj.studio.com/sign up,
Sign
share your
up.
takeaway, and we will be choosing from the people who've signed up. And thank you guys. Thank you so much for being with us for the whole year, Erica and myself. And this is our last episode with Erica with Erica this year. But
Here.
who knows? Hindi pa natin napag-uusapan, Erica.
I
But who
know.
knows?
Who knows? I'm always here for the Bellas. This
Yes,
is
who
so great.
knows for
And
2022, guys.
we hope you
Okay.
learned something, that you were empowered through this
Hmm.
series and not just the freebies. But
No, the
Dar,
balance,
it's been
yeah.
such a pleasure to spend time
Yes,
with you
yes.
every month this way, and
Yeah,
with all
I
our
love it
Bellas
also.
too in
Thank you
our
so much,
voice.
Erica, for
Thank you for being here.
sharing your second Wednesdays every night for this whole year. See, that's commitment, guys. Right?
And it's done. That's so crazy.
I
It's
know.
mind
Ang bilis.
blowing.
Pero I can't believe it talaga na it's December
There.
na.
Wait, what?
But kaya yan. Laban, laban. Sabi mo kanina. And so, guys, please catch me again with our last episode also with BDJ and Kandama next Wednesday. And with that, guys, good night.